Alright, what is up everybody, it's Spluff, and today we are playing some Rainbow Six Siege. Ho! Hey guys! Yeah! So I realized that my mic was on. Hilarious. Okay. So, there's a lot of shit going on in this game. For starters, we're dropping some new operators. We're dropping, as if I worked for Ubisoft. We have some new operators coming out. And I'm a Rainbow Six Siege dev. They drop in like 4 days. March 6th is when Operation Chimera launches. Same with the operators in the Outbreak event. So that's pretty exciting. The two new operators are Lion and Finka.
Locate the biohazard container.
I think that's the right two. Let me start off by saying that I don't like them.
Good work. The biohazard
This
container has been
whole
located.
thing that Ubisoft is doing with you just press a button and all of your shit gets done for you it's really annoying. But before I get into that conversation, so Lion has this thing where he has a little drone floating in the air. These are both attackers, by the way. He has a drone floating in the air. You press a button and it makes it so anyone that isn't moving, or anyone that is moving, will get pinged and you'll be able to see through the wall.
Proceed to the biohazard container and
You'll be able to see
secure
them through the wall. So it's like a cav interrogation on steroids. But here's the kicker: you get, I believe, 2 uses of it at any time. So you don't have to work for it. You don't have to work for it. You don't have to do anything. You just kind of stand there and press the button. And see, that's the problem that I'm having with this. And then there's Finka. Okay. Whoa. And then there's Finka, and what she does. Vote to kick. Vote to kick. Finka has these nanobots, okay? She's got these nanobots. And these nanobots, they give people health, they give people reduced recoil, they give people super speed that allows them to fly through, is there anyone that allows them to basically get through barbed wire super quickly? And you want to know what she has to do to work for it? Oh, what's that? Nothing? She just presses the button? Well, that's just ridiculous. Why would she only press the button?
secure the biohazard container.
Remove this damn goo needle.
Op 4 last up.
There we go.
Op 4 eliminated.
Just got a bunch of kill steals there. Yeah, they don't have to work for anything. All they do is just press the button and they win the round. It started with, I want to say, like, since Vigil came out, this dude, because all he had to do was press his button and he was invisible to drones. He didn't really have to, like, put a gadget down or anything. And I think that's the problem. I don't want to say, like, they're appealing to the casuals, but they're kind of appealing to the casuals. Because, like, with Cav, you have to go and risk your life to get an interrogation, and that's fair. Okay? For all the other operators, you have to go set something up. You have to go do something. But with these newer ones, it's almost like they're either getting lazy, or they don't care anymore, or they'd rather just make money as opposed to
Protect the biohazard
sticking with the integrity of the game. Because all it is you just press your little button and then, oh, okay, now what? Do I shoot my gun? It's like, it's stupid. It's going to make defending so hard too, because, oh, well, you know, we'll stop the defenders with barbed wire. Oh, wait, Finka has something that counters that. Okay, oh, I got an idea. Let's be Vigil and be invisible to drones. Oh, wait. Lion counters that. I see. Well, let's hide behind a half shield, and then we'll catch him on the recoil.
Location unknown.
Oh, there's an ability that makes him have no recoil? Huh. Okay. Well, how about this one? We just shoot him. We just shoot him, and they die, right? Oh, they have a revive ability and give him health? Huh. You know, it looks like we're running out of options here. So, I don't like it. That's all I have to say. I think it's... I think it's stupid, and it you should definitely have to work for these abilities. You shouldn't be able to just press a button. For instance, like I read one idea for Lion, and they said that, oh, you can make it so he has to go into the drone, and then what he can do is fly his drone around the map, and he can ping certain areas of the map. So he can't ping the whole thing just by pressing the button. He has to drive it, let's say, to the objective area, or to a corner that he thinks a roamer would be, or a call out. And somebody pushes that roamer, forces the roamer to run, and what he does is throw the ping down. So either the roamer has to stop and get caught out by the person pushing him, or the roamer has to run and get pinged by Lion. Now this would be better for teamwork. Granted, Lion is still very good for teamwork because all he has to do is fucking press the button, but you should at least make them work for it. That's what this whole game has been about. You have to work for stuff. If you wanna prevent people from breaking in, you have to bandit trick. You have to work for that. If you want to get an interrogation, you have to go and kill or down someone and then risk your life to interrogate them so you can get info. You don't just if Cav just was able to press a button, could you imagine that? Okay, could you imagine if Cav just pressed a button and then everyone just appeared on the map? You got all the info you needed. People would be up in arms. You'd have pitchforks everywhere. People would be running to Ubisoft headquarters and burning the fucker down. But when we switch to attacking side, we don't see that here. I'm sensing some double standards. Some crazy double standards.
If you remain in this area, you've been spotted by
Oh, you
hostiles.
idiot.
Fall back.
She
One
had to
friendly operator
reload.
remaining.
See, she had to get the interrogation. She had to go and work for it. And it puts her under immense pressure because somebody could easily call out the interrogation and then their teammate could come kill them. But Lion or Finka, there's no counter to that. You can stand in a mute jammer. Like, okay, do you know the radius to that? Should we just have a bunch of... Ooh, look at that angle. Should we just have a bunch of drones in the same area? So every time Lion uses it, you just sit by the drones? The kit that they gave Finka is literally like straight out of an MMORPG. Like increased health. Let's just say, you know, hypothetically increased damage, because if you're reducing recoil, you're technically increasing damage, technically speaking, provided you hit the bullets. It's just... that has no place in this game. A first-person shooter. Now, how could they change her? You're gonna have to give me a second on that one. What they could do... Now, this is what I was thinking about with Doc. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I was saying... if they wanted to do this, what they could do is... Finka would set down a pack in the beginning, and I know this kind of is counterintuitive, because the idea of attacking is to push the objective. But she puts down a little thing like Rook does, and then everybody gets to pick up whatever her gadget would be. And when they pick up the gadget, they can either like heal themselves, or they can revive themselves. So she'd basically be like a Doc on attacking side. And I said this would be a good buff for Doc too, if they did that. So instead of him shooting the fucking heal syringes, he would place it down like Rook, and then you'd be able to use it at will. So if you get in a firefight and you're at 20 HP, you can pop that and you're at 60. Or if you're down, you can pop it and you'll revive. And Doc would be really good then. He'd be very good. But if they switch that for Finka, she'd still be good, and be balanced because you'd have to take a second to pick up the things. I mean, if they could find a way to like give everyone the gadget without it being just like in your inventory instantly, I don't know. There's things you can do instead of just making her press the button. I feel like their design team is just kind of getting a little lazy. They're just like, oh, why don't we just give them a bunch of shit and they press the button? They'll be happy with that, right? No, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. I'm at like 15 minutes right now, so I'm probably only going to just play one round, and then I'll cut it off. And I know you guys are like, but the gameplay! Because you guys all come to my YouTube channel to watch my epic gameplay, right? Yeah, not really. So you kind of have my thoughts on the whole Lion and Finka thing, and I feel very strongly about what they're doing, because, you know, I care about this game. I want them to do good. I think that's the correct term there. I want them to do good in the game.
5 seconds to go.
And whatever they're doing now, I don't even know where I'm going. Whatever they're doing now is just, I don't. It's not sticking with the whole integrity of the game. Now, the whole integrity of the game is another thing I want to talk about, which is going to be the recording after this.
Biohazard container.
Wah! Wah!
One friendly operator
What the fuck? I thought that was my teammate there. Jesus Christ. I just freaked out. I didn't even think about flashing her. Hey, little kid. You want to see something crazy? Flashed. Flashed. That's when you're felony. But I think that's going to do it for this episode. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.